Okay, boys and girls, racers and reserves, yeah. Welcome to the Tier 1 Round 2 around Russia, the nation of conflict at the moment. I mean, we have some times on the table. We have a 31-7 from 3 drivers, Blabmaster, Adrian and Bronco, and looks like people are trying to set some laps at the moment as well. Pretty few laps that have been set. I mean, we're 12 minutes left of the qualifying, so looks like a lot of people have maybe had a tough time setting a lap, as Jesse also sets 1:31.7, keeping up the streak up the top 4, top 5 actually now. Damn, spin and win, keeping up the trend. So yeah, if you hear like small pauses in between the qualifying, it's because I'm eating some delicious food. So you gotta stay, I'm not sure, hydrated, but yeah, gotta stay energized. Yeah. Okay. So if you're wondering what I'm eating a Norwegian treat called a bolle with some brown cheese. Everyone should try some brown cheese. Brown cheese is delicious. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's not why you're watching. It's because we're watching these Tier 1 drivers drive around the track with almost the same corner every corner. Russia is basically a track where you are driving 90-degree turns for 50% of the lap. So yeah, if you're good at cranking 90s, you should be good at this track. Yeah, that was a bad one. Yeah, okay. Let's set this thing up. Lap data minimap. Ooh. Okay, so we have quite a few drivers setting a lap now. I'm not sure if Spin Win set his lap on the medium tires, as we see Monkey Pill going at the runoff. Let's see if we can find anyone on a lap. JH is on a lap. Let's sit on board with JH as he is driving into turn 1. JH does a decent turn 1, maybe a bit sketchy on the exit. Now looking in the sort of left-hander, and that's not the most ideal line through that right-hander there. Going into this corner, takes a pretty good line. It's a decent line from JH. Now this fast right-hander, also a bit conservative from JH, but I mean he's keeping it within the track limit, so that's a sketchy curb. That is a very sketchy curb. That curb will send you flying if you take it with the underbody of the car, and you'll probably DNF. So yeah, stay off that curb. Now going to the second straight and into the one of the most used overtake opportunities into this kind of hairpin. It's important to stay tight on the apexes and not run wide, as he doesn't do. So good from JH, and that is very late. I mean, he goes pretty deep in that corner. Not the best lap from JH. He is... Let's see if he improves. Ooh. I mean, it's not invalid. It's a 1:34.5. And now Bronco just blew past us, and that's because we will watch Mr. Bronco, the premier demoted driver, I think he had some bad luck in the first race in Austria. I think he had qualified P5 and then spun on the lap in the middle of the race or something, but he's probably hoping to do better in the race. We got Darludo in the chat as well. Thank you for joining, Darludo. Hopefully you'll keep me entertained. Or maybe this tier 1 race is just a banger and I don't need entertainment except for the actual race. But yeah, Bronco, is he improving? Let's see if that's not the right... So there we go. Bronco. Oh, he's 2 tenths up. Let's go. Bronco is looking for a pole, as I just missed that Suzuki has made a 1:31.1. Jesus. Damn. Suzuki 6 tenths ahead of the rest of the field, and there's Bronco in the wall. Oh my god, you gotta be careful with the wall Bronco. No one wants to end up and leave a wheel hanging in the wall, so yeah. Bronco being a bit unfortunate. Let's watch Adrian. Adrian's on lap. Is he up on his time on the first sector ends? He is by almost 1.5 tenths. Great driving from Mr. Adrian. Well, does that turn pretty nice? Let's see how does this turn. This turn is, I feel like this turn is pretty tricky on traction. Especially, I think it's pretty tricky on traction because I almost lose the rear every time I drive that corner. But Adrian looks to be pretty confident in that corner as well. So yeah, does this corner? How is he gonna do this? Yeah, I mean, it's a very good corner. So Adrian doing a pretty good lap at this moment. Now let's see the last 2 corners. They may be a bit hard to nail. Damn, 4 tenths improvement. Goes up to P2. Great drive from Adrian. I've just noticed the Destroyer, and I've just noticed the Darludo. You can't entertain me if you're in the race. So yeah, but we'll watch him because he commented on the live stream, which we love to see. Now let's see if he improves. He is 3.5 tenths up on his time. May be able to do something spectacular here, but he has around the 2nd pole, so he need to find more time if he wants to be on the top step or the top position. It's 6 tenths improvements. Go P4 right ahead of his teammate Jesse. A good lap from Darludo, and I think people are finishing their laps and are on their way into the pits. Rob Sue is going into the pits. Jesper has invalidated. Monkey Pill. Monkey Pill is on a lap. The Alpine boy. Yeah, I know Bull is not a Norwegian thing, but I don't know the word for it in English, so it's a Norwegian thing now. Shut up, Kalsis. No one likes you either way. Okay, we're moving. Monkey Pill doing some decent corners into the, don't know the turn names, but into the one of the right-handers on this track. The corner's pretty decent. I mean, this is a decent lap from Monkey Pill, and as I say that, he invalidates. L plan, Kalsa says. That is right. Not all plan at the moment though, because 15th and 19th isn't the best of positions. What's up, Suzuki? I see you're chilling in pole. You gotta watch your back though, because Jesse's coming, so would be... Yeah, I would also call it a bun because of cinnamon bun, but Yeah, it just didn't sound right, so I just... Suzuki... Are my eyes deceiving me? Rusty. Going in with the... I mean, it's a nice comment from Rusty saying that Suzuki finally on the top step of the qualifying. And Suzuki also saying that this isn't his best lap. Is there more to come from Suzuki? You got all the pressure now, Suzuki. You can't. That is shame on you if you don't improve now. So we will watch your lap, Suzuki. Don't you worry. Is there anyone else on the lap at the moment? We have Mr. Spin and Win. Will the prophecy come through this race? Probably not, because spinning and winning isn't the best combo. But yeah, it seems to be struggling a bit on the exit out to the straight. But he is up on his time. He needs a bit more improvement to make top 3, but ooh, reverse sliding a bit there. Keeps it under control though and goes into the pits. Nice. Okay, Alabama in Atari. Damn. Alabama doing I think it's a decent second sector. We got T-Mike in the chat saying Bronco for the win. Bronco, his former teammate, I believe. They gotta have a... yeah. They are still rooting for each other, even though they're not teammates anymore. Yeah. Suzuki saying he will improve, so Suzuki, if you spin, then yeah. Pro for pole, of course. Pro is at the moment P9. He's going for another lap. Plebmaster goes pole. Oh, Plebmaster, Plebby boy. Plebby goes pole with 139. Goes into the 130s. Decent from Bloodmaster as Monkey Pill DNFs. Not sure if that happened on the track, but damn, that's a shame. Yeah, as Rust is saying, the promoted tier 2 guys is doing really well, as I haven't noticed that Mr. Hex is in P5. That's a great lap from Mr. Hex, and he is on the lap as well. I need to find the people I want to watch. And Suzuki has invalidated. Oh no, Suzuki! What? Suzuki? No need to be aggressive. Let's calm down. Okay, Suzuki may have I may have caught Suzuki in a criminal act, but that will be up to the stewards, not me. Mr. Hex is on a lap. Yeah. But I want to watch Pro U. He's into the pits. Damn it. Then we watch Mr. Hex. Mr. Hex. Oh, that's a scary curve to take. That is also a scary curve to take. He does it with style. Looks to have low fuel mode. Oh, Destroyer! How haven't I noticed Destroyer? I'm Pro Euler retires Destroyer. One of the strongest driver in this tier has just snatched pole with a 10th from Plebmaster. Damn. Plebmaster probably thought he had it, but Destroyer just boom. No hesitation. Let's watch Rob Sue. He is 15 seconds down his time. Let's not watch Rob Sue. And I think that's it. I think that is it. Rob Sue has not is not going to improve. That means we have Destroyer on pole, Plebmaster in second place, and we got Suzuki in third place, saying he had more time, invalidating the lap. Disappointing us all. Not great from Suzuki. I'm expecting more in the race. And I have actually got some intel from our weatherman at Alpine, Mr. Monkey Pill. He has said it will be a wet race. Russia and wet, they go together. Casas loves the wet in Russia, so he will probably be wanting to race this one as well. But Casas, you're too good. You gotta stay in Premier, man. Okay, so we got the Destroyer in P1, Plebmaster P2, Suzuki P3, Jesse P4, Adrian P5, Ghetto Biggie P6 from tier 2 down, Mr. Hex P7, Daludo P8, Robsu P9, Jesper P10, Bronco P11, Spin and Win P12, Alabata P13, Proyul P14, Raleigh P15, Chrisma P16, Monkey PLC P17, K-Dog P18, Hectic Vibes P19, and JH. And they're up in last place. Okay. Now I gotta eat some buns. Yeah, buns, sure. It's raining. Damn. Okay, so we have a very wet race. We have looks like to be the full wets, as we can see in Jesper's garage. So yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, it's hard to kind of overtake in the full wets, and it's kind of hard to keep the car under control in full wets as well. So we're gonna see the proper rain drivers shine in this race. We gotta say as well, shout out to Bronco as Team Access. Team Access, he is the best teammate he's ever had. So big ups, Bronco. Nice dude. Team Mike had a pretty decent race in Premier as well, I think. Ended up P6, if I'm not sure, so a great drive by you, Team Mike. Hopefully Bronco can do equal the race, or maybe get a higher position than P6. So yeah, not sure why we're waiting so long. Is there a glitch or something? Would be nice to know. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Uh, uh, oh, there we go. Never mind. We have read it up. I forgot you have to wait half a decade to start, but I mean, it it felt like an overkill of time, but I mean, sure. It is wet, so people have to change more when it's wet. So it kind of makes sense. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Let's. Is there any brave souls on the intermediates? No. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure who is the best in the rain. Haven't really seen anyone doing a pretty good rain race, but I know from commentating Tier 2 a while ago that Mr. Hex is actually pretty decent in the rain, and he is currently P7, so he may just absolutely destroy the field, or he may be not good in the rain at all, and I will look like a fool. But yeah, Mr. X, I think he is a decent wet driver at least. I'm not gonna say great because I don't really know. And it looks like we have a pretty decent gap between Adrian and Jesse. I'm not sure what's happening. They're driving really slow, probably because they were driving too fast at the start. Yeah, so yeah, looks to. Oh, we got a spinner. We got a binner. Who is the binner? I think it's Destroyer. Let's watch Destroyer. Yeah, Destroyer's in the middle of the field now. Having to. Maybe it was a tactical spin. Maybe it wasn't a tactical spin. But it's raining. Damn, it's raining like it hasn't rained before. Damn, that's a lot of rain. Yeah, so we're just waiting for everyone to grid up, or I'm not sure if we call it grid up, but yeah, grid up. We're saying grid up. They're going to grid up very soon. So yeah, we're just waiting for the action to start. Okay. Looks like everyone is forming up now. Hopefully we'll get a better view than this, please. Game. Allow game. Oh my god. There we go. Let's watch Mr. Hex. Oh, there's a bit of... Yeah, let's not watch Mr. Hex. Well, there we got a Jesse in the wall. Down. Oh, we got a Ferrari back there in the wall. Looks to be Charisma. Suzuki has lost position. Adrian has made, I think, some positions at the start of the race. Yeah, Adrian's up 3 positions. Jesper is up 3 positions. Darludo. Bronco's up 5 positions. And Rally is up 6. As well as a lot of guys. And Jesse has DNF'd. We have a virtual safety car. Kato Big is also spun. Mr. Hex, I think, lost some traction at the start. And I think Charisma also had a bit of a unfortunate incident, and he looks to have no front wing. Yes. I want to see if Mr. Hex did get any damage from the encounter. He does miss an end plate. Very, very sadly for Mr. Hex. And we got Alabata with a 10-second penalty. Jesus. And Proyul with a 5-second penalty. Let's see if anyone has damage. Monkey Bill, do you have damage? Monkey Bill looks like he's... yep, he has damage. He's missing the right front end plate. Proyul, do you have any damage? Proyul is fine. Robsu, do you have any damage? Nope. Okay, either way, we're back racing. I just completely missed that we're back racing. We are back racing. Tarudo close to Suzuki. Sniffing that gearbox of the Williams. Okay, so Tarudo, is he gonna go down the inside? Ooh, damn, that's close. Oh, never mind, he made the... What? How did that happen? Suzuki, brave around the outside. Suzuki, Jesus Christ! I was about to say, damn, you keeping that well, but nope. Straight into the wall. That's really unfortunate, damn. No mercy from the wet tires there. Just absolute straight into the wall. And that's just a virtual safety car? Time. The game has done some of these drivers dirty. Just a normal safety car. It is indeed a full wet race. Rusty, not sure if you mean full wet like it's gonna rain like this all the race, or it's just mean full wet like the tire. But not sure about the first one, but it is full wet tires for the time being. Not sure if anything changes. Looks like Plebmaster has had a amazing restart or amazing start of the race. We're gonna keep on board with Mr. Jesper. He is right behind Bronco. Looks to be the closest on track. At the moment, maybe Darludo. Nah, Jesper is probably the closest on track at the moment. He is trying to get past Mr. Bronco. So yeah, we're gonna hop on with Darludo though, because he is going to dive down the inside of Adrian, but he doesn't make the move stick. Adrian defending around the outside. Yeah. Darludo right on the gearbox of Adrian, basically tapping him along on the straight there. Oh, Darludo gets a much better exit out of that corner. No, a bit of touching. Paludo looks to be past. No, Adrian is coming back. Adrian is past Daludo. Is he gonna make the move down the inside here? Daludo stays behind. Jasper stays behind. They're all keeping themselves out of big crashes at the moment. Oh, missing Daludo and Adrian fighting. Come on, game. There we go. Side by side into the penultimate corner. Daludo looks to be passed. Great racing by Daludo. Now, they have lost a lot of time fighting, and it looks like Destroyer is finding some pace on the full wet tires. He is closing up to Plebmaster. Yeah, looks to be Adrian. Damn, I should just keep on board with these two guys, because they are fighting like their life depends. Looks Daludo has the better line. Damn. Oh, Daludo gets a little loose out of the exit of turn 4, I think. Now Adrian is gonna off, boom boom. Look, Bronco couldn't keep that inside. Rally moves up. Rally doing a great move. I think Rally has jumped a lot of positions. Let's see. Rally. Oh, never mind. Never mind. 8 positions from Rally. I'm doing a great job in the house. Oh, Bronco's coming back around the outside. Oh, we got a spinner. Oh my god, that is spin and win. Ironically, spin and win is around. And Bronco is past Mr. Rally. Why do I keep saying Mr.? Either way, Rally is past. Destroyer keep racking up these fastest laps. Daludo now trying to catch up to Destroyer. He has got kind of a gap to Daludo. Looks to be pulling a bit away. Jesper in a pretty clean air, trying to catch up to the guys up front. Not that much happening. Let's see, Rob Sue, and I think Alabara is really close. We'll keep an eye on these three, and looks like Bronco is close as well. Rally now within 9/10, so that's a bit wide from Alabara. Alabara, who had a great season last year, ended up P3. Had the first pick and teammate, chose Bronco, and now Bronco is out driving him at the moment. So yeah, Alabara looks like to have a bit of a looks to be struggling a bit at the start of the season, but I'm sure it'll get the grips of it and finish as strong as it did last year with a win. Now Jesper is also closing in on Adrian. He has got 1.5 seconds left to go before he can think about an overtaking move. Robsu trying on. Oh, that's Alabara. I think he didn't hit the wall. Damn, what a save. Jeez. Alabara just absolutely having insane car control. And Jesper putting up the fastest lap. So yeah, Robsu, is he? Oh, he's using the ERS now. Robsu. Don't count Robsu out. Robsu going down the inside. Great move by Robsu in the super wet conditions. Full wet conditions. Call it what you want. Uh, doesn't look to be Inters yet, but I feel like when you start on full wets, you kind of eventually have to go on Inters because the dry line, or not the dry line, but like the not as wet line is getting good enough for the Inters, and then the Inters will become faster, and then everything will kind of dry up. But it may happen, it may not happen. You never know. Yeah, Rusty, I'm not sure if it's raining for the entire race, but as it looks, it will probably be raining for a while. Yeah, not fun from Adam or Suzuki. I see what you mean. I mean, it's kind of trash to DNF in that corner. Oh, safety car. Damn. I'm not. I'm missing everything. Jesus. I am missing everything. I'm just reading through the comments and then boom, safety car. But yeah. Do you think we'll see? We may see some inter-gamblers. Darludo not gambling on the inters. Why is he putting on new wets though? That's my question. Don't see why you would put on new wets. Not sure if there's a strategy behind this or if it's just maybe they want better tires at the end of the race. I mean, you never know. You may see them be much quicker at the end of the race, and looks like JH has retired. Hit the wall on the exit of turn 6, maybe? Yeah, looks to be turn 6, maybe turn 7. Not really sure, but yeah. How fortunate for great JH didn't have the best of weekends. Oh, that's Plebmaster in the wall. Is that any damage though? Doesn't look to be any damage, but I would assume that there's damage if you hit the wall like that. K-Dog is up in 10 positions. K-Dog is having a brilliant race, and now the safety car brings him closer to everyone, which may mean that K-Dog is making more moves and maybe fighting at the top today. Not sure how K-Dog's pace is, but according to the stats, he looks good in Russia in the wets, on the full wets, in the wet condition. Yeah, Jesper is up to P3. Jesper's having a fantastic race, as is Bronco. Bronco P4 now. Rally also P9. Not P9, P6. Jump 9 positions. Yeah, Plebmaster in the pits. Plebmaster probably has damage. Mr. Hex had a really unfortunate start, but this safety car will bring him right back into it, so we'll keep an eye on Mr. Hex. I think he is good in the wet conditions. Looks to be Monkey Pill and Ghetto Biggie trying to catch up the field. Bit far behind maybe, but hopefully the Alpine and the Aston Martin would catch up to the field, because it's so much more fun to have everyone racing and not someone just left behind and driving on their own the whole race. That is boring, and no one wants that to happen. But yeah, it looks Plebmaster looks to be coming out of the pits. Kruzma, yeah, and Hectic Vibes also catching up to the field. Look, I think Hectic Vibes is a new driver to the league. I'm not sure if he raced in Austria. Can't be too certain. Either way, he is doing great with not DNFing. P13, decent start, 6 positions up. So yeah, So yeah, he's had a decent race. Yeah, I'm kind of zoning out a bit because safety cars is boring, extreme boring. Yeah, Chaos Druid, I agree with you. Surprised no one gambled on the inters. Maybe they asked Jeff and he said, nope, it's gonna rain like this for the whole race. And then we're like, okay. But I'm not sure why like Darludo and Spin win pits, but I mean, probably a smart thought behind it, but I don't see it right now. But it may benefit them at the end of the race. Maybe Darludo is so confident in his pace that he thinks with better tires he is going to catch right up and have better tires at the end of the race. Maybe that's the thought behind it. And for Spin and win as well, maybe just I think I have a good pace. I'll try and... Oh, Jesper's in the pits. Not sure what happened. Jesper, you okay, man? Jesper's going on the inters. Jesper is going on the inters. Love to see that, Jesper. Yes, Jesper. Jesper, the Scandinavian man, knows his weather. He knows what he has to do. Jesper, the only brave guy in this lobby at this moment in time. Jesper, what a man. Going into inters, making this very, very enjoyable for me, because now I have someone to watch, someone to compare with others. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Jesper. Jesper, jeg elsker deg, ikke svikt meg nu. There you go, Jesper. Okay. Don't worry about it. That's gonna be really awkward if Jesper doesn't see that, but yeah. We'll move. It's on the inters. Are we going soon? No? Looks to be... Yeah, gold, I agree. Jesper is in a really good position for this race. He should have an advantage. Doesn't look to be as wet as it was, so Jesper may have had a stroke of brilliance. So hopefully he will continue up the field. Now, safety car in this lap is what we needed. We're gonna watch we're gonna watch Destroyer backing up the field, almost hitting Adrian. Adrian following close behind, does not want to be left behind on this restart. And looks to Bronco, why are you sure? Bronco is backing up the field a bit, not sure why. Maybe some issues. Is Destroyer going? Destroyer looks to be going now. Adrian had a much better exit from that last corner. Adrian is now on the tail of Destroyer. Adrian's going around the outside. Adrian on the left side of Destroyer, going into turn 1. Adrian around the outside. Oh, it's a bit of contact. Destroyer loses the rear end, drops a couple of positions. I'm not sure if the room was given, but it's kind of hard to do that in these wet conditions. Now we got Robsu. Robsu is following close behind. Let's watch Mr. Jesper 88, the PWR racing driver, now closing up on Monkey Peel. What can Jesper do as we watch him going into these turns? He is really close on Monkey Pill, and people have to understand that this is inter time. Time is inter time. Yeah. Time is inter. Let's go. Jesper now closing in on Monkey Pill. Will he make a move into this next overtaking opportunity? He is really close to Monkey Pill now, trying to get the slipstream, using up all his ERS. Is going to go inside or outside now. Jesper, looks to be going on the inside and then outside into this corner. Jesper around the outside of Monkey Pill. Monkey Pill defends. Jesper inside now. Almost loses the rear. Monkey Pill still side by side into this corner now. Jesper on the inside, Monkey Pill on the outside. Jesper looks to be better on traction, and Jesper is past. Great fight for both of them. Monkey Pill and Jesper fighting it out. And we'll have Mr. Hex. We know Mr. Hex and Jesper is communicating under the races, and Jesper has now given Mr. Hex some pretty nice information. Inters is faster. Go in Inters, my friend. We will make this happen together. Mr. Hex has now got an insane advantage. He has dirty air, not dirty air, free air, and better tires than everyone else. Now the thing is, people won't realize that Inters is the better tire because no one is near Jesper at the moment. But Jesper is catching like a maniac. So yeah, I think, why isn't people getting the call to get in to the pits? I mean, shouldn't Jeff just be like, my man, you gotta go into the pits? Because Inters is clearly faster. I mean, Jesper is just gaining like a madman, and Mr. Hex as well. Mr. Hex is gaining, and I think if people start pitting now, Jesper will be at the front of the grid. So Jesper has had a insane strategy master plan here for the Mercedes boys. He took the gamble, and Mr. Hex, oh, there we go. K-Dog has spun it. K-Dog, if you're smart now, just drive into the pits, put on some Inters, some green Mexi tires, and then we will see what happens. People still not going into the pits. That's insane. Mr. Hex is really capitalizing on this. Mr. Hex has gained a lot of time. Mr. Hex is probably going to gain a lot of time as well. Monkey Pill and K-Dog into the pits, going for the Inters. Yes, they are going for the Inters. Yeah, great observation from those guys. Now, who of the top runners will go into Inters first? I mean, at this point, they see Jesper putting the fastest lap by like a second or something. They should realize Inters is now the time. He can't be that fast on the same tires. That's like not possible. So they gotta like realize Inters is the tire to be on. Yeah. So Jesper is keeping on making moves. I mean, let's watch Jesper against PRL now. Onto this straight. PRL's exit is so much worse. Jesper is absolutely ripping these guys off on the exit. He's now going to go down the inside on the straight. It's going to be clear before the corner. Yeah, Jesper making no mistakes and just keeping on driving and using those Inters for what they're worth. Mr. Hex also gaining a lot of time. He is 11 seconds behind Crossmount. We will see that gap fall down pretty soon. Looks to be a Red Bull in the pits. That is Darludo. Also, the guys behind is going into the pits. Still the leader not into the pits. That is, oh my god. How are you not seeing this? Jesper is putting in insane laps and you're still not going into the pits. Please, someone call these guys into the pits, because Jesper is running away with it at this point. I mean, Jesper, look at Mr. Hex though. Jesus Christ, Mr. Hex is driving a second faster than the Jesper. Oh my god, Mr. Hex is going like a madman. Mr. Hex is Mr. Hex is driving the wheels of that car. Damn. Now, will we see some overtakes? Looks like Bronco and Robsu is fighting. It's a big fight from second to sixth, I think. Oh, Bronco had to back out there. And now Bronco is getting overtaken by absolutely everyone. And now Jesper is having a great chance of overtaking the rest of the pack. Now getting a great exit, now going for a spin and win. Jesper is gonna... maybe not. I mean, he should go for the move in this corner. He looks to be too far behind. Looks to be that spin win is wasting all his ERS. Let's watch Jesper now around the outside of spin and win. Jesper making easy work of the McLaren. Now moving on to, let's see who's going into the pits. We have Bronco going into the pits, I think. Is it Bronco? No, it's Alabara. Bronco staying out. Oh, Bronco. No, Alabara is... no, neither of them went into the pits. Alabara has just spun it. Now Jesper's in P4. Robsu is 5 seconds behind and Adrian, and Mr. Hex looks to be gaining as well. Mr. Hex is gaining a lot on Jesper. Has gained over 2 seconds to Jesper in this Cincy pit, and they are now driving as fast as they can. Looks to be Darludo going for it on Krusma, both on the inter tires. Darludo making a quick move around the outside. Let's see Mr. Hex on the inside of Alabara. Mr. Hex makes light work of Alabara on the better tire, so that should be the notification for Alabara to get into the pits and change your tires, because inters is the way to go. Let's see who is on and who is not. So we got Alabara, who isn't in the pits. Bronco also not in the pits. Robsu and Adrian is, neither of them is in the pits. So we may see a Mercedes 1-2 after everyone has pitted. We are going to see a Mercedes 1-2 after everyone has pitted, but it depends on the pace of the guys behind. But still, Destroyer, the closest to Mr. Hex, is 10 seconds behind them. So if there is no safety car, we are going to see a Mercedes master plan from the guys at the Merc factory. Now everyone going into the pits except Robsu, who isn't in the pits, and Jesper is now going to go around the outside on this long left-hander. Doesn't look to have the grip yet, but he is right on the back of that Williams. Now going much better exit, going on the inside into turn 4. Will he brake later? He will brake later. Has much better grip and just flies past, and is now in the lead. Great race from Jesper at this moment in time. He is absolutely driving like a maniac. Let's see, do we have any fighting? Hectic is up to 9th. That is a great drive from Hectic. Now Spin Win is going to go down the inside of Hectic. Oh, Hectic goes a bit wide, and Monkey Pill also goes past. Great move by Monkey Pill. Monkey Pill now closing in on Spin Win. Looks to be Destroyer on Adrian. Is he going to try and make a move on the Ferrari? Looks to be... I mean, he looks to be close, but he isn't close enough. Damn, excuse me. Yeah. So we are going to see now a Mercedes 1-2, and then we have a Ferrari on in P3. Mr. Hex, another fastest lap. Mr. Hex is absolutely driving the wheels of that car. Jesus, he is driving like a maniac. Oh, Pro Yule, let's go Pro Yule. We love to see it. El Blan, Pro Yule driving even faster than Mr. Hex, putting the fast lap. And then we get Darludo again putting a even better lap. I mean, that's 5/10 better. Jesus, we are looking at some track improvement, to say the least. These times are just getting better and better, and Darludo is sadly too far behind to do anything about the guys up front for now. He made the mistake of pitting under the safety car. Oh, spin and win. We got spin and win. Spin and win is... he has DNF'd, and that is a safety car. Oh, that's bad news for the Mercedes boys. That is really bad news for the Mercedes boys. They had the 1-2 in their pockets, and now we have a safety car. Safety car to maybe let some people join the race. We know Pro Yule has pace. He has shown it with his fast lap. We know Darludo has pace. He is now getting up the back of the grid. Everyone is now in it to win it, and Jesper and Mr. X is gonna watch their back, because this is gonna be one hell of the last 10 laps, maybe less, because we're gonna have like 2-3 laps under the safety car. Now, people, are they going into the pits? They are indeed. Mr. Hex and Jesper going into the pits. They have a pretty decent gap from the rest of the grid, so they can afford to double stack. Now Mr. Hex and Jesper. Looks like Adrian is continuing to drive, and he will now overtake Mr. Hex as well as the rest of the grid. Mr. Hex is now getting he's now getting driven past. Jesper still in the lead though. Even though he pitted under the safety car, he is still in the lead. Yeah, so Jesper, and then we have Adrian, Destroyer, Pro Yule, Rally, making up a lot of positions. I think Rally has... let's watch Rally's. Rally's up 10 positions, Pro Yule's up 10 positions, Monkey Pill's up 9 positions, and Hectic Vibes is up 10 positions. Hectic Vibes having a great race. He is just climbing and climbing, no looking back. Mr. Hex is not worrying. I mean, not Mr. Hex, Hectic Vibes is not worrying about DNFing. He is driving his heart out on this track, and he has gained 10 positions. Great drive from Hectic Vibes. And it has been a hectic race, if you know what I mean. So yeah. But so we're just waiting for the guys to catch up to the safety car so we can go racing again. No one likes, I mean, you like the safety car, but driving behind the safety car in 3-4 laps is horrible. So if you can just skip to the good part, that would be nice, but that's not how the game works, that's not how the world works. You can't just skip, so you gotta wait. You got to wait. Yeah. Okay. Now we are... not much more to say. I can just continue talking absolute nonsense until the safety car ends. But I mean, yeah, we can we can watch the penalties. Who has what penalties? So Hectic Vibes, the only one with a track limit penalty. We also have Rally with a 5-second penalty, and K-Dog is DNF'd. He is in the pits. I think that is in the pits. I'm not sure if K-Dog is driving. I'm not sure if K-Dog is in a tier 1 driver, because I don't see why he would retire if he was a tier 1 driver. But now Darludo is also in the pits. Not sure why. K-Dog's car is going out on the track. I'm not sure if he can do anything about that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the retire in the pits doesn't really work. But you try your best, and it's safety car, so I think it's fine that the car goes out on the track, because it will be gone by the time the drivers get around to the same place. Now we have some time to spare, so if you guys want to entertain me a bit, I would really like to have some predictions for the last 9-8 laps in the comments, please. If someone would mind to drop a prediction, that would be great, and we can discuss the predictions and yeah, create some entertainment while we're waiting for these guys to start the lap in about half a lap or so. Hopefully the safety car goes in this lap. Let's see. Is there a safety car in this lap? Yes, it is. Safety car is in this lap. No regrets. The safety car is making its way into the pits, and Jesper is now in control of the tempo, in control of the speed on this restart, driving slow, backing up the whole grid. Safety car is... oh, that was a collision between Adrian and Jesper. Adrian looks to get a penalty. Looks like Jesper started early. Is he going to make a big gap? He is going to make a big gap. He's almost pulled the second on that. He has almost pulled the second on that restart. He has absolutely legged it. Oh my god, Jesper. He has made a great restart now, and people have been caught off guard. Let's see if there is any action behind. It is Alabara and Darludo. Darludo now going around the outside of Alabara. Alabara on the inside, Darludo on the outside. Darludo looks to be clear. He is indeed clear. Robsu. Where is Robsu? Robsu. He is right on the gearbox of Hectic Vibes. Hectic Vibes having a great race so far. Robsu as well. Robsu now close to Hectic. Will he be able to make the move on the straight, or will Hectic be able to defend him and make him stay behind for this lap? Robsu now getting the exit he needs as well. Darludo also making an entree on this. He is joining this fight. He is not wanting to sit behind this fight. He wants to get in on the action, as Darludo is the best at. Darludo, is he going to go down the inside? Ooh, he's close. He is really close. Mr. Hex is actually losing a bit of time. Jesper looks to be absolutely pulling the grid apart. He have pulled the second already to Adrian. He has kept the distance for the first lap. Darludo now closely to Robsu. Robsu close to Hectic Vibes. Hectic Vibes has lost the back of Monkey Pill. Monkey Pill driving this race. He is up to 8th place. I think he's jumped 10 positions or something like that. Oh, Darludo going down the inside. Robsu trying to catch around the outside. Robsu getting a 3-second penalty. That is probably going to get removed after the race. Darludo going down the inside. Robsu keeping the outside. Darludo makes the move great. Oh, we got Alabata in the wall. He is still alive. Luckily for Alabata, but he has front wing damage, and that is not great news for the AlphaTauri driver. Now Darludo has got Robsu. Will he be looking to take Hectic Vibes now, as Robsu failed to do? Now Darludo will probably catch up, as we will watch Mr. Hex closing in on Rally, his former Tier 2 championship rival. Mr. Hex missing out on the championship in Tier 2, but he was a strong contender to win the championship, and now he is in Tier 1, getting promoted from last season. And he is at the back of Rally, who I think he was the runner-up in the championship. Adrian driving a smashing lap and getting inside that second of Jesper. Destroyer seems to be struggling a bit, and as Bronco is also closing in on Mr. Hex 2/10, he is basically sniffing the rear of that Mercedes. Let's go. Chaos Druidings. Chaos Druid saying ProYul for the win. I am absolutely agreeing with you, Chaos Druid. We gotta have the Alpine at least on the podium. Let's go, ProYul. We believe in you. Turtle Hopper saying Destroyer. Yeah, I mean, Destroyer is a P3. There may happen some drama, but he looks to be lacking a bit of pace. He isn't really catching up to Adrian and Jesper, but Adrian is close to Jesper. Now Darludo is past as Hectic Vibes. Let's watch Darludo. Yeah, he is past. Now we gotta watch Mr. Hex, because he is the closest battle on track. Unless Hectic Vibes tries something special, he doesn't. Let's watch Mr. Hex. Mr. Hex on Rally. Can Mr. Hex get a good exit out to the straight and maybe have a good chance at a P5 position, or at an overtake on Rally? Mr. Hex now closely behind, within 6/10 of Rally, and Rally had a much better exit than Mr. Hex. Rally is having a great exit out of the last turn, and is flying away from Mr. X, and Mr. X has to wait another lap as Bronco creeps up behind him and is ready to pounce at any second. Robsu close to Hectic. Hectic seemed to lose a bit of pace in this race. He seems to be going wide in that corner quite a lot, which often means that you are missing a bit of grip. And he's going wide there as well. Hectic is on the ropes when Robsu is now closing in on the Alfa Romeo. Robsu now, will he have a good enough exit to do anything with the Alfa Romeo? He is right at the back of him. And Darludo, we gotta watch Darludo instead. Darludo is really at the gearbox of the Alpine. Can the Alpine defend Darludo? Is he going to go around the outside? Oh, Monkey Pill breaks late. Monkey Pill goes off the track. Darludo looks to be ahead as Monkey Pill makes a quick error to lose the position and go too deep into that corner. So Darludo doing a decent move now on Monkey Pill. Jesper sets another fastest lap. I mean, the track is improving, and so is Jesper. He is just putting in the fast laps over and over and over again. We got, who is the closest battle on track? Looks to be Mr. Hex or Bronco. Oh, excuse me. Bronco close to Mr. Hex, as Mr. Hex is close to rally as well. We're gonna watch Robsu as well, because Robsu is close to Hectic Vibes, as he was the lap before as well. So, Hectic Vibes is really wide there. Robsu really close to Hectic in these corners. Oh, Hectic goes wide again. Damn. Is this... I'm starting to question if this is allowed or not. I mean, he's not getting any penalties, so should be fine if he's losing time, and it looks like he is losing time as well. So Robsu now really close to the back of Hectic Vibes. Robsu goes wide as well, but he is only 3 tenths behind. He's using up his ERS, as is Hectic Vibes. Hectic Vibes is lower on ERS than Robsu. Robsu is at the back of Hectic. They are close to each other, but Robsu is not close enough to make any moves yet. Do we see any fighting? Do we see any fighting happening at the moment? Not really. I mean, Robsu and Hectic Vibes is the closest battle on track at the moment. Robsu and Hectic Vibes both go wide there. Robsu does also have a 8-second penalty. Hectic Vibes only has a 3-second penalty. Let's see. Robsu also has a 3-lap younger set of tires, and Robsu has only made a 1-stop actually. Some guys have made a 3-stop, some guys have made a 2-stop, and some guys have made a 1-stop. But either way, the guys are chilling. Looks to be Robsu. He is the closest battle on track at the moment. Looks to be that everyone is kind of stretching apart from each other. There are not very many people that are gaining time. We're just staying equal for the most of the laps. Darludo may be... We know he's good at overtaking. We know Darludo wants this move on Mr. Hex. Darludo is the aggressive driver in this field. He is known for making the overtakes when they are most needed. So we'll hop on with Darludo now and see what he can do with Mr. Hex. Mr. Hex gets a bad exit. Darludo now really sniffing that rear of the Mercedes in Darludo in the Red Bull. This is getting pretty intense as he goes a bit wide, and Bronco is also joining the party. Darludo closing in on Mr. Hex in the slipstream of the Mercedes. He realizes he can't make the move in this corner, so he turns off the ERS and waits for the next opportunity. Now, this is the next opportunity. I would think Darludo now going down the inside, and this long left-hander is very sketchy. Darludo going around the outside. Ooh, makes it stick, I think. Darludo. Yeah, Darludo makes the move. Mr. Hex got a little twitchy on the exit there, and Darludo makes the move stick around the outside. Darludo having a great race so far. Now has 2 laps to fend off Mr. Hex and Bronco before he can say he is P6 in this race. Do we have any other fighting going on? Robsu still not getting close to Hectic Vibes. It has to be said that if you are able to stay that close for so long, it is kind of a sign that you have more pace than the driver in front. And I think Robsu is starting to get a bit desperate. He is really at the back of Hectic Vibes. Hectic Vibes defending brilliantly. Hectic Vibes knows he just has to defend for some more laps, still keeping his head cool. Jasper with another fast lap. It looks like Jasper has this in the bag. He just needs to hold on for 2 more laps, and then he is the champion of this race, unofficially at least. Let's see, Darudo's already pulled seconds, and now he's now closing in on Rally. Do we may actually see a overtake on Rally going into the last lap if Darudo keeps up this pace. Darudo having great pace, but we know Rally also has, I think, yeah, Rally has 8 seconds, so Rally will drop down a few positions. We still want to see that move on track. Time. Ropsu and Hectic, the one time I'm not following, they are fighting. Hectic hitting the wall a bit, Ropsu going down the inside, Hectic around the outside. Hectic has more apex speed, Hectic goes wide, Hectic keeping the position, I think. Still side by side, this Hectic going around the outside, still going a bit wide. Hectic getting a 3-second penalty. Still side by side. That is a sketchy corner to go side by side in, and Hectic is the victim in that situation. Sadly, I think that is a racing incident. Not much, neither of them could do, but yeah, unfortunate for Hectic Vibes. He had a great race. I mean, he's still having a great race. P12 from not sure, P18 or something. He is having a race that could have been better, but it's still a good race from the qualifying results. Now let's watch Darudo. As I said, Darudo is really catching up to this Haas in front of him. Darudo is wanting that position, and he is actually fighting all he has, and Darudo is also setting the fastest lap. Darudo is on a run here. We may see a overtaking move on Rally into these corners coming up now. We know Darudo loves his moves into this corner. Is he close enough though? Looks to be a bit far behind. So yeah, Darudo right on the gearbox of Rally, wanting to make the moves. He's gonna go down the inside. Rally gives him the space. Darudo still side by side, I think, and Darudo makes the move. Great move by Darudo, but he goes a bit wide. Looks, Rally is now on the outside of Darudo. Has to back out. That corner is not the best for going side by side in, but Rally will not give up on this. Rally now on the back of Darudo. He will probably use his ERS to the best of his powers to maybe get a move done on the Red Bull. Darudo is close, but Rally is close, I mean, but Rally isn't close enough, and I think we have to go to Mr. Jesper, because he is the champion of the Russian Grand Prix with the master plan under the safety car, pit on the intermediates, and just stick it out from there. Even managed to have a pit stop under the second safety car as well to still keep the position and win by over 3 seconds. Great race by Jesper, and then Destroyer jumps Adrian because of penalties, and then Adrian takes P3. Proyul goes P4, Darudo P5, Mr. Hex P6, Bronco P7, Monkey Bill P8, Rally P9, Robsu P10, Krusma P11, Alabara P13, K-Dog P14, Spin and Win P15, Ghetto Biggie P16, Plebmaster P17, JH P18, Suzuki P19, and Jesse P20 in the last place. So, I mean, it's a lot of the TNFs in this race, but I mean, it was still an exciting race to come down. We'll soon see the podium. So we will wait and see the Swedish driver top the podium. We will also see Destroyer taking P2 from this race, doing a decent comeback after he had a bit of an unfortunate start, I think, or maybe switching drivers up. But either way, P2 is a good position to end up in, and Adrian ending up in P3, so big ups to those guys. Proyul also doing great job. Congrats to Proyul from an Alpine driver myself. Great drive, PRL, and Monkey Bill as well. Great drive. Both doing what has to be done for the Alpine team. Great job by all of you. Yeah, so Jesper just moving and spraying everyone with champagne. So yeah. Yeah. Gold said Jesper deserves it more, and Jesper got the job done. So yeah. No chaos rule. I'm not doing tier 2. I think we'll have Jesper. Not sure who we will have. I may jump in. It depends a bit. But yeah, I mean tier 2 is excited here, and it is after this race. So if you want to see more racing, please join the tier 2 live stream, and I guess we will see you guys there, hopefully.